Bye.
We are good to go. Welcome, patrons, to our monthly Patreon-only video. First, I just wanted to say thank you so much to each and every one of you guys for helping us out and helping us live out our dream.
Yeah, we really couldn't
rock.
do this without you guys, and we just first and foremost want to start out by saying we love you, we appreciate you, and thank you.
We really just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a catch you up to speed. If you guys are watching the YouTube videos regularly, you just saw our video where we went on the food tour with Tony. Shortly after that, Tony flew home. It was really awesome to have Tony here, a good childhood friend of mine, and I think Allie enjoyed it too.
It was super fun. I seriously felt like the third wheel the whole time, just because they were having so much fun together, which was great to see.
Yeah.
It's like amazing meeting new people and new friends on the road, but it's just a totally different dynamic when someone from your history, from your past comes to visit you and like fits into your current life, you know? It's like, it was weird. It was very out of context.
Neither me nor Tony have brothers, and so we're kind of like each other's brothers. And I'm kind of like Tony's dad. Like I'm a little bit older than him, and I've just like taken care of him throughout the years, so I like take a father figure role with him. But anyways,
Does he like that?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah,
I think he likes it. So Tony flew home, and we headed south. We made a couple stops along the way, and then if you guys checked out our blog post, you found out that luck was not on our side.
Yeah. Recently, we were reminded of the fact that there's just some things you can't control, and you just really have to go with the flow.
Yeah, and even though we bought a brand new van and converted it ourselves and made sure we knew how to fix everything and everything was in tip-top shape before we headed out on this journey, all the miles and all the mountains and all the different things and the stresses that you put on your van, they are going to...
They take a toll.
It's going to take a toll on your vehicle, right? And one of our tires basically had a malfunction where the sidewall was bulging. This can end up in a blowout, and then you can roll the van and we can get really injured. So we head straight down to the tire shop. We try to get the tire replaced. They can't get the tire off. They break one bolt. They rip the threads out of another, and immediately my life begins to crumble. I literally thought we were going to be stuck, and I didn't think we were going to make it to the wedding. I was seriously worried.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad few moments just because of the language barrier, and we didn't really think that the lug nut issue would become an issue, so we just were not prepared at all to handle this new circumstance that definitely seemed like a way bigger, more serious issue. Our tire was just like on the ground. We had 3 tires on the van, and we were just like sitting ducks. Like we couldn't move. You couldn't put a tire back on. It was an intense few moments.
Extremely frustrating, and one of the biggest reasons that I'm so upset about it is that it caused us to miss San Agustin. And if you guys don't know what San Agustin is, it's a area in Colombia where they have a lot of megalithic structures that are as old as the pyramids of Giza.
It's the biggest assemblance of ruins in the entire continent of South America.
And
It's crazy.
It's probably the oldest ruins or the oldest structures or the oldest artifacts that they've found in all of the Americas.
Yeah.
I really, really wanted to go there. This happening at the tire shop pretty much prevented us from being able to go there. It cut an entire day out of our schedule, which was the day we were supposed to drive out to San Agustin. So basically that just is terrible, and we'll probably not go back to San Agustin, which is a bummer. If you guys don't know, we're flying out of Quito, Ecuador in about 3 days to go to Allie's cousin's wedding in New York.
You just call me Callie?
Callie, yeah, I mixed up cousin and Allie. Excuse me.
When we first started hanging out together, I was living in a house with my friend Hallie. So it was Allie and Hallie. And we
Worst situation ever.
And we started dating, and whenever he would just breathe hard saying my name, I was like, do you just call me Hallie? I'm Allie. Don't you know who I am?
Hallie and Allie. It's like, if you like, Hallie. Hallie. It's ridiculous.
I took it very personally.
Worst roommate name ever. Anyway,
Not Callie.
we're flying back to New York to go to Allie's cousin's wedding, and so we had this short window. We were supposed to hit San Augustine and then hit Las
You just can't talk to me.
Lajas.
Las
And then we
Lajas.
were supposed to hit Las Lajas and then go to Quito and fly out, and everything was going to be hunky-dory. But we had these problems, and so we didn't get to go to San Augustine. I mean, there's going to be plenty of other ruins and structures and things. I know there's Machu Picchu and a lot of other famous areas in South America that I'm also excited to go and explore. This was just kind of a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
But we are actually just outside of Las Lajas right now, and we are about to cross over the border into Ecuador tomorrow.
Mañana por la mañana.
We are hoping that all of the riots have dissipated. There's no angry people, no nothing. We're just gonna zip on into Quito, fly out to New York, and everything will be
We've got
A-okay.
4 things, I think, not working against us, but like potential barriers. So it's a holiday weekend. We have no idea how that's going to impact the border. We've experienced a lot of rush hour and insane traffic from holiday weekends before.
Yep.
The situation in Ecuador seems to have calmed down, but I don't know exactly how that will continue to be affecting the border. So I think it'll be okay, but we just won't know until we get there. We have been reading a lot of reports of lots of Venezuelan immigrants trying to cross from Colombia to Ecuador. I know that there is no separate line for pedestrians or for Venezuelans, so we're all in the same line together, and that could definitely slow us down. So that's a possible obstacle. And then once we cross the border, I know we're just back into mountainous driving. So
The mountains here are
the
insane.
mountains are insane.
You guys haven't seen the videos yet, but driving to Las Lajas or driving to Popoyan, the mountains are just like crazy. We're in the Andes. The Andes are like this and like this, and you're just like going up, and then you're going down, and then you're going up, and you're going to, and it's like the brakes are getting destroyed, and then the van is getting destroyed, and the brakes are getting destroyed. It is like really, it is a true test.
And we were talking about this last night, and I was like, Trent, like other people have done this before. Our van should be fine. And we were talking about whether maybe ProMasters haven't done this before.
I don't know of any ProMasters that have made the journey, so if you guys know of one, let us know, but
Huh.
I've never seen one. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting.
I was telling Trent, like, okay, let's just slow down. Let's take it a little bit slower. Let's not work the van as hard, and it will just like take longer on our drives, and it won't be that bad. Like, don't go over like 40 miles an hour. And he was like, how fast do you think we've been going? We've never gone 40 miles an hour.
We're going like 25 max.
So,
20, 25.
yeah.
It was super intense, but we are just getting a taste of the Andes. They go all the way down, so we've got plenty of mountains and adventures and all kinds of crazy stuff ahead of us.
I am really excited though to get to Ecuador, hopefully like smoothly and on time, and get to my cousin's wedding. We debated whether or not we would go to this wedding for a very long time. Obviously, it's a huge trek from Ecuador to New York. It's expensive. We're only going for a short weekend, and it was just a really hard decision. Like, is it worth it to go to your cousin's wedding when you're on a crazy trip on basically the other side of the world for just a weekend? And we talked about it for a long time and finally decided, like, family's important. And so we budgeted way ahead of time. We bought these tickets way ahead of time and decided in 20 years we wanted to have the memory of being with my family at my cousin's wedding. And we're going to just make that sacrifice and make it happen.
His family comes first.
So, cousins, if you're watching this, we're doing this all for you.
I think that probably wraps it up. This has been kind of a long, probably, update for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. One little nugget that I'll give you guys is if you go to omaze, omaze.com/van, and you donate $10 to the Access Fund, you get entered into a drawing to win a 4x4 custom Sprinter with $40,000 of custom building in the back. I don't know, a van build that's worth $40,000. They customize it however you want.
That's really cool.
This is going to be in a couple videos from now, but if you guys want to get a jump start, go ahead and jump on in there and
I think it's
get yourself
available.
an entry.
I think it's available now. I don't know.
If it's not available, then I'm sorry, but I assume it's
Yeah.
available
Or
already.
it'll be available in like a day or two. Keep checking.
Yeah. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being our front row fans. We really couldn't do it without you. And just thanks for watching.
We'll talk to you soon, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little update. And stay safe. Be well.
Adios.
Bye.